I'm not gonna, so I don't like being up here that much. Oh, God, this is agonizing sitting up here. Well, this town is terrible.
Hey, Doug, I'm with Dolce Fino Consulting. Can we talk to you real quick?
I
Get a quick interview?
don't do TikTok. Thanks.
Yes, we've come back to Kemah because City Councilman Doug Meisinger wants to be re-elected in a town he claims he doesn't even like. What a campaign slogan.
Well, this town is terrible.
Can you explain why, since you hate being on City Council so much, you're running for re-election?
Cute. TikTok, YouTube, social media, have fun.
Okay, Councilman, we will. We've been so busy down in dysfunctional Dickinson, we've missed this place.
It just is. The nonsense. The phone calls.
And so, why are you here?
Steve Murray wants to put Doug Meisinger out of his misery.
I'm a waste up here.
And it looks like he has the best chance to do it. He's lived in the town for more than 20 years, so he's been an eyewitness to the political clown show.
I can be part of the solution around here. I just feel that he doesn't have the city's best interest in mind.
Or maybe the problem is Meisinger has someone else's business in mind. Meisinger doesn't own property in Kemah. He lives and runs a business in town, the Vinyl Draft radio station and social club on Bradford Avenue, in a house owned by Matt Wiggins. In 2021, Meisinger became the registered agent of Wiggins' own Bradford Street Ventures LLC. Does he pay rent in the place? If so, how much? Kemah residents deserve to know if he has a sweetheart deal.
Can you explain why you haven't revealed your financial relationship with Matt Wiggins at this point?
Who can forget these text messages we found years ago between Wiggins and Meisinger? Quoting, "I'm pitching a fit to keep you on the water board. I need at least one playmate," Wiggins wrote. "And what else could I do for you? Want to keep the sex doctor happy?" To which Meisinger replied, "You're too good to me," with that heart emoji eyes.
There's not a whole lot that he's accomplished that I know of.
It's no secret we think Matt Wiggins thinks he's the king of Kemah. He's the former mayor thrown out of office after the way he treated some hurricane victims. He owns a lot of property in town, in the entertainment district. It's a walking conflict of interest in a tourist town. Wiggins escaped a criminal conviction last year for misusing water funds, but the Ethics Commission found him guilty. All those ethics rules, just too much for this lawyer to bother with.
I don't read the statutes.
Guess not. Wiggins is now trying to get back on city council. He's already a member of the Kemah Community Development Corporation, which controls about 40% of the town's tax money. It's campaign season in Kemah. Wiggins already has political signs up. Wiggins is running against Isaac Saldana. You know why? Because he couldn't get Steve Murray to do it for him.
Exactly.
Wiggins reportedly offered to finance Murray's campaign if he ran against Saldana, but Murray thinks Meisinger is the council member who really needs to go, and he's speaking out about Matt Wiggins.
I don't see him as a real contributor. If anything, a detractor, because there's people there that want to do the right thing.
That is my top position. Transparency in our finances, in our operations.
Wiggins used to be a supporter of Saldana, but the relationship has apparently gone downhill. Remember, Wiggins is on the KCDC board, and Murray thinks they control too much of the money.
That's too high. It's not their money, it's the city's money.
At the end of last year, the KCDC was sitting on nearly $4.3 million in cash, spending very little, and refusing to use any of it to help pave Anders Lane.
A pile of money, and they're very proud of it. Well, we've got so much in the bank. So what? Why aren't you spending it on the city?
Listen to this heated email exchange between Wiggins and Saldana over repaving the lane back in 2022. Wiggins fought hard against using any of the money to improve the road. Saldana says, quote, "I don't give a fuck about being a hero for people who don't like me. I care about doing my job for everyone." In his reply, Wiggins writes, "You've been elected to lead. Lead, damn it."
Anders Road has gone on for 10 years.
Here's the problem, though. If Kemah had spent the money back in 2022, it would have cost about $1.3 million to take care of Anders. This past year, the Anders Improvement Project passed, even though Wiggins again was against it. And guess who he had on his side? Doug Meisinger.
Hey guys, it's Doug.
The delay has now doubled the price tag to improve the road in just a couple of years. Not for Mr. Wiggins, but for Kemah taxpayers.
How do you combat such foolishness? Such foolishness.
Another lawsuit may be brewing over the city's abrupt closure of 6th Street between Bradford and Kip, right in the heart of the entertainment district. Many business owners say they weren't even consulted, and the closure will cause troubles with parking and delivery access. Meisinger voted for that road closure, and it should come as no surprise to anyone that Matt Wiggins' properties and Meisinger's restaurant won't be hampered by the closure. Wiggins' properties might actually benefit by increased traffic on 7th Street. And that's why big landowners in a small town should never get involved in the political decisions.
We're pushing for these projects, and it's like, why? He somehow owns property next to them. We're not really running the city with a lot of transparency, and we need to.
I will never talk to you all, ever.
We've also come back to see our buddies in Kemah because of that downright illegal secrecy they play.
Hi, Kemah. This is Mayor Collins. We just had a city council meeting, so here goes my mayor minute.
The mayor loves to talk on Facebook, but at the same time, she is voting to try to keep secrets from the public.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
The Kemah City Council just passed an ordinance cracking down on providing public records to folks they think are vexatious requesters. That's a funny word, vexatious. It means anyone who annoys the city might not be able to see public information. I think I'm on the list.
I find that camera disgusting, and I bet if you went and you talked to anybody that Wayne Dolcefino video was aimed at, they would say the same thing.
My message to the mayor, don't try it or you'll see me in court. The city is even suing the Attorney General to keep an investigation of the police chief Holland Jones a secret. Tens of thousands of dollars already wasted on a city hall investigation that proved really nothing. That's your tax money at work. The lawyers are making bank. But hey, government, transparency, it's free.
What's up with all the money we're spending on litigation?
Now the city of Kemah may build a $35 million sports complex. The question is, who's going to pay for all this stuff? There's only a couple of thousand people who call Kemah home.
Can the city sustain taking that debt on itself? My assessment is it cannot.
And it will come as no surprise that Mr. Wiggins owns properties where this sports center would likely go.
Hey guys, it's Doug, and it is election season once again in Kemah.
Mr. Meisinger has gone on Facebook to complain he's being picked on. Here he is with that fat cigar next to a big political sign put up by a group called Citizens Against Kemah Corruption. And you know who they're quoting? Doug Meisinger.
Oh, if you think I love sitting up here, you have got another thing coming. This is agonizing sitting up here.